Hey guys, so today I have some more new drugstore products to show you. Physicians Formula launched butter blushes. I think you're all familiar with the butter bronzer. Well, now I have butter blushes. And I got the one in Plum Rose. This is what the packaging looks like. And yes, of course it smells that heavenly scent that they make or use with their butter bronzers, they use with the butter blushes. Now, this one, like I said, is Plum Rose, and that's what it looks like. There is another one, but I had seen a swatch online of it, and from what I could tell, it almost looks more like a highlighter than anything. I wouldn't consider it a blush because it was very shimmery, whereas this is more of a satin type finish. And then the other product that I'm going to show you today is the Bronze Booster. It's the Matte Sculpting Highlight and Contour Palette. So you get 3 matte products in here. You get a highlight, sort of a light golden highlight, and then you get a contouring powder, and then you get a matte bronzer. And the packaging on this is very elegant and sleek looking. It's really not that difficult to open. It's just I don't know, for some reason I'm having a hard time here. Okay, there we go. So you open up the little cover and that's what you get. The mirror is right behind that, and then there is an applicator that looks like this. It's a brush applicator. It's so soft, it's too soft. You'd never be able to use this because it wouldn't pick up any product, and I don't see how you could possibly blend with this, so that's pretty much useless. And then with the butter blush, the applicator is a sponge, and it has 2 different colors because one side of the sponge is a coarser texture and the other side of the sponge is a smoother texture. I really prefer just to use my makeup brushes, but I guess if you were traveling you might be able to use those, but you'd probably be struggling. So there is a little compartment in here for the brush that you could probably put something else in there if you were pressed for storage if you were traveling, so that could come in handy. I wouldn't say it's deep enough to put a lipstick or anything like that, but you could definitely use it for something. So I've been testing these products out for the last couple of days, and I believe that I had them all on in yesterday's video. I am going to do a demo in today's video just so you can get an idea of how they apply. The price on these is sort of expensive because it is Physicians Formula, and I believe they are the most expensive brand at the drugstore. However, there is a way you can save some money on this. The butter blush retails for $10.99 at Bed Bath & Beyond. That's where I found them. And the Bronze Booster Highlighting Contour and Bronzer Palette is $11.99. However, there are manufacturers, sorry I keep playing with my hair, but it's really bugging me that I've got that big lump on that side. There we go. There are manufacturers' peel-off coupons attached to the products. If you point that out to the cashier when she rings them up, you can save $5 total because one is a $3 off peel-off coupon, the other one is a $2 off. So you can save $5 right there. And if you have one of those Bed Bath & Beyond 20% off one single product coupons, you can save an additional, I think it's 20%, yeah. You can save an additional 20% off the bronzing palette because that's the more expensive one of the two. So if you subtract $5 plus 20%, you can end up saving like, I don't know, I'm not really good at math, but I would say like $6 So that's a big savings. So it might be worth your while if you have a Bed Bath & Beyond that sells makeup to buy them there. Now, as far as the actual products themselves go, I said that the butter blush smells like that coconut, going on vacation, suntan lotion type smell that everybody loves. However, the blush itself is not pigmented at all. So if you have fair or light skin, you'll be able to get away with it, and you might really love this color because it just gives you a really nice flush of color. I have the products on right now. I'll be inserting the demo part of the video after this description part. So I have them on right now. So it just gives you a nice natural flush of color. Let me swatch it with my finger so you can see. So see, it's sort of a light plummy glow almost, rather than an actual color itself, but translating onto the skin, I think it's pretty. But if you're any darker than I am, I would pass, honestly, because it's not going to show up on you. But I do like this, and I can see myself reaching for this a lot when I don't really know what to do. This would be a nice generic color that would go with pretty much anything. Now, as far as the contour, bronzer, highlighting palette goes, the contour is pretty much perfection for somebody who has light skin, because it's that cool toned grayish beige grayish type color that is going to be the ideal contour color for someone with light skin. Let me swatch that one for you. So there's the color right there. If you feel as if all the contouring products that you've used are too brown or too dark, you're going to love this. This is pretty much perfection. You know that I go on and on about my contouring powder that I got from Target, the Pixie by Petra. This is less brown and more gray than that, and it is awesome. I hope that Physicians Formula ends up at some point selling this as a separate product, because I would hate to have to buy the whole palette just for that one little pan. The highlighter, though, is also very nice. Now, keep in mind, these products are all matte. If you are an older woman like I am, I'm 56 years old, a matte highlighter is going to be a nice option for you, because it's not going to show any fine lines or wrinkles or anything, whereas if you use a shimmery highlight, it's going to make those more obvious. So a matte highlight is really a great option for somebody who's older like myself. And it also sort of blends in with your under eye concealer area and merges the two together, and I think it makes that look better too. And then the bronzer is, you know what, I didn't swatch the highlighter for you, although I don't know how well you'll be able to see it on my skin. Yeah, I guess you'll be able to see it plenty. So the highlighter is super highlighted. I mean, super light and pigmented. But it's a very yellowy, light highlighter. Okay, let's move on to the bronzer. The bronzer, excuse me, the bronzer is super pigmented. And the first time I did it, use the product, I had a really hard time blending it out, but I know better now. So when you get to the demo part of the video, you'll see that I don't swirl my brush in there. I take my brush and I press it against the bronzer, because I don't want to pick up a lot of product. There it is right there. So it's just a nice matte, warm bronzer. And I just bronze the perimeter of my face when I do bronzing. So I think that's it, you guys. If you have any specific questions, you can let me know in the description box. No, in the comment section. Yeah, that's the word. And let's move on to the demo. Okay guys, well that was the products in action, and thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.